Everyone expected Caitlyn Clark to take over the WNBA by storm, but her pro career hasn't quite matched her college dominance yet. Although she's shown flashes of brilliance, like her 30-point performance against the LA Sparks, more often than not, she's had a rude awakening while dealing with the physicality, with defenders being all over her. Adding to her woes, numerous players have stated that the Iowa prospect isn't solely responsible for bringing more eyeballs to women's basketball. Some might reckon this is because the WNBA's golden child has been made a target, yet some players offered a different perspective. Today's video will be what NBA legends think of Caitlyn Clark. Speaking on the All Facts No Breaks podcast, the 3-time 6th Man of the Year Jamal Crawford highlighted how all greats have to go through their rookie hazing period, and it's just an opportunity to prove their mettle.
I think any great's gonna go through that early. If I'm being honest, you went through it. Like, when you're a rookie and somebody sees you coming up, they're trying to stop that. Just like we talked about with the B-Roy situation. Like, I saw he was coming up. Like, it's not a personal thing, but it's like a me thing. I'm gonna show you, you're getting all the light right now, and it's great for the league. But I'm going to show you it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to come earn it and come take it.
While Clark's fans might attribute her 15.6 points and 6.4 assists per game average to the constant heckling and overly physical play against her, Crawford clarified how some NBA legends faced similar rookie hazing when they entered the league with considerable hype. Only when they didn't let it impact them and maintained their Rookie of the Year caliber performance did other players realize their superiority.
Jordan went through it. LeBron went through it. Kobe went through it. Like, the greats go through that. But on the other side of that, it makes you better.
The retired guard acknowledged that he wasn't innocent himself, recalling his time as a veteran with the Portland Trail Blazers, and when he taught rookie Brandon Roy some tough lessons. Hazing rookies has been a thing in pro sports for as long as anyone can remember. However, the real question is whether Clark has what it takes to fight through that and show the world what she is really made of. Discussion surrounding Caitlyn has reached an all-time high following this past weekend's matchup. Sky guard Kennedy Carter decked Clark with a blindside hit during a dead ball inbounds play, furthering the popular narrative that WNBA veterans hate and are jealous of the #1 overall pick. NBA superstar LeBron James made comments in support of that narrative earlier this year. Those comments have resurfaced in the aftermath of this flagrant foul.
I'm rooting for Caitlyn because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing. I hope they do great. I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out his dream. There's a very small number of men and women that actually get to live out their dream of playing a professional sport. And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlyn has a great head on her shoulders.
Like Clark, James entered the professional game as a highly scrutinized #1 overall pick. LeBron has faced a great deal of hate throughout his NBA career, but came out stronger on the other side. NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley rubbed certain people the wrong way a couple of weeks ago, when he made comments bashing other players in the WNBA for not fully backing the star Indiana rookie. He got an opportunity to speak on Clark again recently, and he did not back down from his previous quotes. His initial quotes caused pushback from multiple players in the WNBA. Now, Barkley got the chance to give his take again on how Clark has been welcomed on the professional level.
Petty jealousy, and it's really unfortunate because what she's done for the game, listen, I believe in rookie hazing, but some of the criticism has gotten overboard, and I think it's really unfair because, man, she got you look at the ratings for the draft for the WNBA, she's making everybody money. And I think she's got some deals. Good for her. I mean, the girl just set the record for the most points ever scored in college. I mean, that's pretty incredible. But the girl's got to grow up and like, you know what? I can go at her hard on the basketball court, but the visibility and stuff she's bringing to the league is going to fill all our wallets up in the long run. So it's just petty jealousy, and it's really unfortunate.
Barkley made the point that the discussion surrounding the WNBA has not been about basketball itself, but about the drama occurring both on and off the court, taking away from the positives of the situation. Only time will tell if the target on her back grows. To Gilbert Arenas, it's nothing that Clark did, but just the nature of the game when a player has an extra level of spotlight, similar to Blake Griffin and LeBron James.
When someone gets too much power, too much money, they get handed all of these things without earning it, it pisses people off naturally. Right? We've seen it with LeBron James. Right? We like it. Wendy, like we see it, we understand. You can't fool us. Right? So we know that there is a deep down, like she's getting things that she didn't earn. You can't be mad at her. No. Right? It's nothing she did. She just went out there, did what she did in college. People gravitated to the style that she has. Nothing against you guys. It's her style that people fell in love with. So we're not saying you bow down to her.
It's only natural for WNBA players to feel a certain type of way about Caitlyn Clark. They feel like their work was slighted. They feel like their work was marginalized. All of their storylines are being ignored. It's a rough patch, but it happens to all the best players in basketball history when they first begin their stories. Former NBA All-Star Tim Hardaway played during a time when players protected their teammates. So he was upset after watching the incident where Carter shoved Clark from behind to the ground before the ball was inbounded. The play was later upgraded to a flagrant 1 foul, but Hardaway was disappointed none of Clark's teammates came to her defense.
To me, it's just hatred towards this young lady. Only thing she's doing, like you said, is out here. She's playing the game of basketball, and she's having fun doing it. And the media has put her on this pedestal that other people can't grasp. Okay, even her teammates. You know, some of her teammates have animosity towards her. Like when she got knocked down, did you see the young lady come? She didn't run to her rescue. She walked over there and tried to pick her up instead of going after Kennedy. Like, yo, you don't mess with her. You know, other people. Yeah, you got to protect your superstar. Even though you know you don't like what has transpired and people has put her on a pedestal, that's still your teammate, and you still have to help your teammate and protect your teammate. And none of them ladies have protected her.
When he played in the 1990s, NBA teams had players known as enforcers to protect teammates. With the Miami Heat, Hardaway had guys like P.J. Brown who had his back. That wasn't the case for Clark. No one offered any assistance. Kevin Garnett praised her for her skills and felt Clark shouldn't be bothered by such actions. Garnett, alongside Paul Pierce, discussed the WNBA drama. And rather than taking sides and berating anybody, they were impressed by Clark's hooping skills.
When you got the bullseye on your back, when you it's gonna come with some Ain't nobody hitting y'all with the step back in the high. It's a compliment. You fear.
It's a sign of respect.
It's a sign of respect when you start doing this bullshit too. When they start nipping you and okay, I'm on here. Y'all ain't just treat me like, I'm in here. I'm in the scouting report. Motherfuckers is gassed.
The 48-year-old feels it happens because a superstar like Clark is mentioned in every scouting report. The opponents have been instructed to guard Fever number 22 at all costs. Many have chimed in on the rookies versus the vets debate. However, Kevin Garnett's opinion should echo more. The players in the WNBA have time and time again expressed that there is no discrimination against the rookies. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. But what do you think? Do you think the players in the WNBA are just hating on Clark for something that's out of her control? Or do they have a right to be upset because they've earned it? And we should focus on the WNBA as a whole and not just on Caitlyn Clark. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing basketball content.